guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got our NewHolland WorkMaster 75 out here. We're going to do a little first look, overview, review sort of thing. So we've had this tractor for about 5 months. We actually bought it at auction. It had some burnt wires here above the muffler. We got that all fixed, so we got a decent price for it. We'll go over the tractor here. We'll start up at the front. We've got the brush guard, loader guard. It does have a loader mount and the hydraulics and the joystick in here, but we don't have a loader for it. To get the hood open, just got a little latch here. Push that in. While pushing that latch, lift up the hood. In here, right at the front, we've got the battery, so if for some reason your battery goes dead, it's real easy to jump start. Got the air filter right in here. Just undo your clips. You can get to that, clean it real easy. And then you've got your stack of radiators here. You've got a filter. Get that dust out of there. But that's real easy. You can just pull it out. Get the lines out of the way. Pull it out, stick it right back in. Coolant lines are getting in the way there, but you can pull that out. We've got a little turn buckle here. This is actually a real nice feature, but you can pull the entire radiator out of there and just wash it off just like that. It comes all the way out, but you get the idea. I think that is the hydraulic radiator for hydraulic cooling. These other radiators don't come out as easy, but you could still fairly easy to get to them. Got your cooling fan, pulls air through everything. Washer fluid, not washer fluid, coolant, just fill right there. We've got fuel filters right here. And up on the other side, you've got your dipstick down here. Fairly easy to get to. You can just pull this right out. I'm on a hill, but you pop that right out. You've got your fuel filter right here. Not fuel filter, oil filter. Another one right here. You've got your emissions system, because this is a new enough tractor. It has that emissions nonsense, but you got that on there. It's really easy to get to everything. Your brake fluid is up on the other side there. So that's basically everything under the hood. Another thing, if you want, you see you've got the narrow stance here, but you can also, with this particular ag tires and wheel combo, you can swap around your center part of your hub and space it out some, and then you can either keep your wheel this way or swap it to the other side and get your tires spaced out on the front and on the rear. You can see in there, and then this hub is like 4 inches, so you can get your wheels spaced out good, I don't know, 8-10 inches farther, so you can get the tractor like 12 inches, 2 feet wider. Get it more steady if you're doing a lot of hills and stuff. Tractor has 4 wheel weights, 2 on each side. You've got the rear lights, got flashes up there, work lights on the cab, mirrors, flashers, indicators on the front. Got windshield wiper up here, more work lights up on top. Got your headlights. Got the 4 hydraulic ports for the loader, but we don't have a loader, so this is just how it is. Got steps on the passenger side on the cab, easy to open, full size doors. We'll get to the cab soon. Got rear window that just opens up. So now here on the rear of the tractor, got 2 rear remotes, 2 sets. So your blue is 1 remote and then your green is another set. Got wiring plugs for different implements, washer fluid. I think this is your gearbox filler, and then you've got your oil checker right there. This is a Cat 2 3-point. As you can see, we've got a Cat 1 implement stuck into the Cat 2. We're not doing any heavy work, so it's not a problem. Got adjustable lower links. You just lift that and your lower link pulls out, so you can get your implement lined up easier. Lift these, you can adjust your tilt. 540 PTO. Still got the cap on here. Got your drawbar there. So that's basically everything with the rear of the tractor. Got our work knife. Fuel fillers right here. Now here in the cab, on your passenger side fender well, we'll start back here with the switches. We've got rear wiper switch, rear work lights, front light work lights. These are the ones on the top of the cab. You've got your hitch, 3-point hitch assist. It's basically just like a auto raise lower. So you pull this lever here like this and it'll pop out, and then your 3-point hitch will raise to full height. You push this back in and it will lower down to your set 3-point lift on your lower arms. You also got your lever that you can set how low you want it to, your 3-point to go, and it won't go any lower. Then we've got your throttle right here. Got a hand throttle, but we do also have the foot throttle. If you're doing loader work, you can just use that. You've got your range selector, 3 ranges, and then you've got 4 gears in your 3 ranges. So when you switch ranges, you need to come to a stop, and then you can just, you've got first, move to second and third, and then up here you can just clutch through with your clutch pedal. With your clutch pedal here, you can just clutch through, 1, 2, just like a manual in a car. Then you've got your 2 rear remotes. I think this one has float. I think that's what not sure. Tell me down below in the comments if this one has float. Then you've got your loader with this has float, so you can push it all the way forward and your loader will just like drag along the ground. And you've got your loader joystick here. You've got a lockout for that. It's got your other door with your dog that just really wants to ride. Up here you've got radio, vents, rear intake for your AC heat system, radio, Bluetooth on there. Got a little vent skylight, not skylight, this one has the black panel, but you could get a skylight for this, but this is just a vent panel for the ceiling. Got the sunshade in the front, rear view mirror, got good visibility. It's got everything on that side, so here on the back you can window, open it just a little bit, throw it all the way open. You've got good visibility. You can just lean, look at what you're hooking up, or your implement behind you. You've got key, you've got a 12-volt plug here. So if you're running like a monitor, you could, or an iPad or something, you could put that there. And then over on this side pillar, you do have 2 mounts that you could use to mount like a bale monitor or something for your round baler. Then up here you've got your lights. No, this is turn signals. You've got your turn signals and your lights and the horn if you push it in. On this, and then you have this button here. If you're out of gear in neutral and you push this button, it will allow the PTO to stay on when you get out of the tractor. And then down here we've got front wipers, 4-wheel drive, your more home buttons for the display underneath the RPM gauge there. You've got reverse, forward, the shuttle shift. So if you're in low enough gear and going slow enough, you don't have to push the clutch to shift. But when you're going faster, you know, you push the clutch, wait for it to slow down, push the brake, you know, slow down, and then you can just easily reverse, forward. Not as easy as a hydrostat, but still pretty easy. Then down here, you've got the brake pedals that you can either have individual brake pedals, or you can just flip this through. Got hooked together, use them as normal. Got an adjustable steering wheel. Just push your lever, get it to adjusted right. Oh, feature I missed on the joystick is you've got a button here. This, when you push it, it will do nothing because we don't have that function. But if you get a diverter for your loader, you can just, they've already got the wire in this joystick housing, but then you can just push this button and divert your flow in your joystick to run like a grapple or something. Over here on the driver's side, left side, we've got the buddy seat. Got a little fabric to hold stuff there. Your seatbelt for that. You got more of that over on this side, forgot to mention that. You do also have, for extra functions there, hazards. Over here we've got parking brake, PTO, engage, disengage, another cigarette lighter, 12-volt plug. It's got a little bit of storage there, so if you just wanted to, normally I just throw my phone in there, throw your gloves on there, throw a couple tools. And then down here you've got a cup holder. These are actually spacers for the front wheels, I'll show you that. And then this has actually an aftermarket air seat, so you know, you can lower it down, pump it up. Got your seat adjust forward and back. And then down here, rear axle lock. And then up on this side, you've got your air conditioning and heat. So that's most everything in the cab. Let me show you that thing on the axle real quick where those spacers came from. So down here on the axle, we've got these stops on either side, and I have one bushing taken out I have that one bushing taken out so I can turn a bit tighter. I checked all the tolerances, you know, at full tilt on the front axle, and everything's good there, so a little tighter turning radius is always good. So let's get this thing fired up. So you just depress the clutch, turn your key on. Wait, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Wait for it to go. So we've got 736 hours on this. We've only put on like 10 since we've owned it. There we go, got it fired up. That's the sound with the cab open. Get the doors closed here. Get the rear window closed. You can hear it's quieted down a bit. Get your RPMs. Foot pedal. You got your work lights, you've got indicators for that. Got your rear wiper. Front wiper. Got your AC up here. The AC and heat do actually a really great job in this tractor for cooling it down. So what to do to drive it is just get your parking brake off there, throw it in what range you want to drive, what gear, then just throw it in gear just like that, let off your clutch, and then we're moving. And here on the gauge you can see your speed, you've got your RPMs up here, your that would be your PTO speed up there. So if we engage the PTO, you can see it's doing 240 RPM. And then you've got your ground, or your speed at what you're driving at, fuel gauge, temperature, RPM, and then you've got all your warning lights for everything you need to know. Your four-wheel drive right there, and it's got the little indicator. So overall, it's been a real great tractor. The dog loves it, loves to go on rides. But we are ending up to be selling this tractor, and it's got a warning beeper. If you turn it off, it'll have to wake up. But overall, we are going to be selling this tractor because it's just a little too big for our property and what we do here. So we're looking at something bigger than our 3032, but smaller than this. So let me know in the comments below what you think fit that. Ready? Right there. Okay. Get up. Ah. Enough room for a guy and a dog. The only thing is he sits in front of the clutch pedal. Well, got some logs to pull. I'll throw in some of that footage. Just pulling along, 3 miles an hour. It's like the log isn't even there. Can't really tell. Yeah, it's got some power. Forgot this feature. If you pull out this little rubber plug here, you've got a spot for your wires for your baler or whatever implement you're running. So that's a cool feature there. You just throw that in. We've got it all sealed back up. Got a second log on here. The 3032 wasn't quite doing it, so we threw it on the WorkMaster. But I do like the cab. The dog loves the cab. He just, every time I start the tractor, he comes over, runs over. Thank you guys for watching.